Stop gambling with your safety on the slopes. A cheap plastic bucket won't save you when you catch an edge at 40 miles per hour. Today, I'm revealing the only 7 helmets that actually deserve to protect your head this season. 7. RIOROO DH611. If you are looking for an entry-level option just to get you out on the mountain, this helmet attempts to check the basic boxes. It is built with a standard polycarbonate, reinforced ABS shell fused with an EPS foam inner liner. When I first put it on, it felt relatively secure, and the fluff lining inside does provide a decent amount of initial warmth. It comes with a goggle clip on the back, which is functional, holding your strap in place so you don't lose your eyewear during a tumble. For a budget-friendly piece of gear, it sits on the head reasonably well, and the dial fit system allows for some basic adjustments to tightness, which is a necessity for any modern helmet. However, after spending some time with the RIOROO, the limitations of its lower price point become quite apparent. The ventilation system, while advertised as having multiple vents, feels a bit primitive compared to higher-end models. While you can open and close the top vents, the airflow doesn't channel through the helmet very effectively. On a warmer spring skiing day, I found myself overheating faster than I would have liked, as the heat seemed to get trapped in the crown of the helmet despite the vents being open. It creates a bit of a hot box effect that can be uncomfortable during high exertion runs. Another drawback I noticed is the overall bulk and weight. It feels noticeably heavier on the neck than some of the premium options we will see later in this list. 6. VANRORA Ski Helmet and Goggles Set. This is another option that appeals to the value-conscious skier because it comes bundled with a pair of matching goggles right out of the box. The integration between the helmet and the provided goggles is admittedly pretty good. The curve of the helmet brim matches the top of the goggles well enough to minimize the dreaded gaper gap that leaves your forehead exposed to the freezing air. The helmet features an adjustable venting system and a moisture-wicking liner that does a passable job of keeping sweat out of your eyes during moderate activity. However, much like the previous entry, the VANRORA falls short when you start to push it to its limits. The build quality feels a step behind the industry leaders. The plastic of the outer shell has a somewhat brittle feel to it. Not that it wouldn't protect you in a crash, but it lacks the matte, premium finish and durability of top-tier gear. I also found the goggle quality to be a mixed bag. While it is convenient to have them included, the lens clarity isn't on par with standalone optical brands. In flat light conditions, it was difficult to see contrast in the snow, which can be dangerous when you are trying to spot ice patches. The fit system on the VANRORA also left me wanting more. The dial on the back is a bit small and hard to manipulate with thick ski gloves on. 5. Findway DXH605+YH208. This is where we start to see value meeting performance in a way that actually feels good to use. The Findway set impressed me immediately with its comfort. The lining inside is plush and feels much higher quality against the skin than the previous 2 entries. It uses a soft, warm fleece material that provides excellent insulation on those biting cold January mornings. What I really appreciate about this setup is that it is designed to be friendly for those who wear glasses. The goggles have enough depth to accommodate prescription eyewear underneath without smashing the frames into your nose. The ventilation on the Findway is surprisingly effective for its price point. It features strategically placed vents that actually seem to draw air from the goggles up through the helmet, which is crucial for keeping your vision fog-free. During my testing, even after a rigorous run through the trees, where my body temperature spiked, the goggles remained clear. This airflow management is a massive plus and something usually reserved for much more expensive gear. The shell construction feels solid and durable, capable of taking the abuse of being thrown into the back of a truck or dropped in the lodge. The aesthetic is also much cleaner and more modern, with a lower profile that looks good on both skiers and snowboarders. The ear pads are warm but not stifling, and they allow enough ambient sound in so that you can still hear your friends talking to you on the lift or hear a skier approaching from behind, which is a key safety factor. 4. Odoland Ski Helmet. This helmet has earned a reputation as a reliable workhorse on the mountain, and for good reason. When you pick it up, the first thing you notice is how lightweight it feels. Odoland has managed to shave off unnecessary ounces while maintaining a robust shock-proof structure. This reduction in weight makes a huge difference at 3 p.m., when your neck muscles are usually starting to fatigue. With this helmet, you feel significantly less strain, allowing you to keep your head up and eyes focused on the terrain. The ventilation system here utilizes 10 vents, and they are highly efficient. I tested this on a sunny day where the temperature hovered just above freezing, conditions that usually lead to a sweaty head. The Odoland kept my temperature regulated perfectly. You can feel the cool air entering the front intake vents and washing over the top of your head, pushing the warm, moist air out the back. It's a simple, but very effective, thermodynamic design. I also have to commend the chin strap on this model. It sounds like a small detail, but a scratchy chin strap can ruin your day. Odoland uses a padded, soft chin band that sits comfortably against the jawline without chafing or digging in. It's secure, but gentle. The helmet liner is also fully removable and washable, which is great for hygiene if you are skiing multiple days in a row. The integration with the included goggles is seamless. The goggles feature what they call flow-tech venting, and in practice, it works. 3 Giro Tour Spherical Snow Helmet. This is where we enter the realm of premium high-tech protection. The standout feature here is the spherical technology powered by MIPS. Instead of a simple plastic liner inside, this helmet essentially consists of 2 layers of EPS foam that act like a ball and socket. In the event of a crash, the outer liner rotates around the inner liner, absorbing rotational energy that would otherwise be transferred to your brain. It is arguably the most advanced safety tech on the market, and knowing you have it on your head provides a massive peace of mind. Beyond the safety tech, the comfort is luxurious. The Giro Tour uses a magnetic fidlock buckle for the chin strap. If you have never used one, it is a game changer. You can snap it shut or slide it open with one hand, even while wearing heavy gloves. No more fumbling with plastic clips with frozen fingers. The thermostat control. Adjustable venting is also best in class. The slider on the top of the helmet is smooth and allows you to instantly fine-tune your airflow from fully open to fully sealed in seconds. The fit is incredibly customizable thanks to the vertical tuning feature, which lets you adjust the height of the fit system, not just the circumference. This means you can eliminate any gap above your goggles perfectly. The hybrid construction, mixing a durable hard shell on top with a lighter in-mold lower shell, gives you durability where you need it and weight savings where you want it. 2. Odoland Ski Snowboard Helmet. You might wonder why another Odoland is this high on the list, but this specific model represents a significant refinement over the previous entry. This version takes everything that was good about the standard Odoland helmet, the lightweight, the comfort, and upgrades the shockproofing and weather resistance to a new level. The windproof claim on this model is not just marketing fluff. The shell design is aerodynamic and sealed in a way that cuts through the air silently. Even at high speeds, the interior remains a quiet sanctuary, allowing you to focus purely on your skiing. The shock absorption material has been upgraded to a higher density EPS that offers superior impact distribution, providing a more robust shield against hard knocks. The interior lining in this model feels even more premium, with a moisture-wicking capability that keeps your head bone dry even when you are working hard in the bumps. The fit system has been refined to be more micro-adjustable, allowing for a bespoke fit that ensures the helmet never moves, even during violent falls. What lands this helmet at number 2 is the incredible balance of performance and value. It feels 95% as premium as the Giro, but at a more accessible price point. It's rugged, sleek, and offers a level of weather protection that keeps you warm in blizzard conditions and cool in the spring. It is the ultimate smart buy for the serious skier. 1. Smith Nexus Helmet. This helmet is a masterpiece of design and technology. It features a hybrid shell construction that is fortified with choroid. If you look closely at the vents, you'll see a structure that looks like a bunch of green straws honeycombed together. That is choroid. It absorbs more energy upon impact than standard foam and crushes in a controlled manner while also being incredibly breathable. The ventilation on the Nexus is unmatched, boasting 24 vents. Yes, 24. The AirVac system pulls warm air from your goggles and flushes it out the back so efficiently that your goggles simply cannot fog up. It connects seamlessly with Smith goggles for the ultimate integrated system. But the real star is the BOA 360 Fit system. Unlike standard dials that just push from the back, the BOA system tightens a halo around your entire head, providing a fit that is so secure and comfortable, it feels like the helmet was custom molded for you. Combined with the MIPS brain protection system and an exoskeleton designed for side impact safety, you are looking at the safest helmet on the market. It's lightweight, it looks aggressive and stylish, and it is packed with every feature you could possibly want, including the Fidlock magnetic buckle and antimicrobial lining. When you wear the Smith Nexus, you aren't just wearing a helmet, you are wearing the best protective technology available to mankind. It is the gold standard, and that is why it's our #1 pick. Final thought, and that wraps up our list of the best ski helmets. Don't compromise on your safety this season. Choose the helmet that fits your riding style and keep shredding safely. Thanks for watching.